What's up, wrestling fans, trading card collectors? Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with Cards. Today we've got more mail. There's a lot of stuff to go over today. Let's just start with what's on the screen. As you can see, these are the 82-83 card sets. These are uncut sheets, and these are redone artwork by Gypsy Oak. You can check them out on Twitter. You can go buy a lot of these. These may be sold out. These were limited to 82 and signed. Very cool cards. You can see the iconic All-Star set that he did here. Cool card stock. If these are still available and you can go get them by the time of this video airing, then go check that out. And speaking of Gypsy Oak, we've got more stuff. These are micro stickers. I absolutely love these. These are limited to 82 packs, hence the 82 All-Stars. And then he also sent me some bonus cards that are actually cut. So, thanks again, Gypsy Oak, for sending those, guys. Oh, wait, I forgot one other thing he sent me. These little micro things, they're like stamps, essentially. Super rare, super cool idea. I love his artwork. He does some other sports stuff, too. So go check out Gypsy Oak on Twitter. Speaking of people on Twitter, I want to do a couple of shout-outs. A Will to Live on Twitter posted this awesome First Tiger Mask Alan Genter card. Just said, hey, who wants this free card? Well, I ended up getting it, so awesome free card. Thank you again for sending me that. Next card, or I should say, next person with the cards, Tonyo on Twitter. Very easy to deal with. I purchased this lot. These were extra throw-ins that he gave me, but I purchased this card of cut action figure cards. I've talked a little bit about these in the past. I've become a big fan of these cards. And I just love the aesthetic. I love how they have a history tied to action figures. That's the heavy hitter right there in the one touch. Bam! The Rock. But thanks again for working with me on this. Guys, if you're looking for a couple of awesome people to follow on Twitter as well as Gypsy Oak, I said earlier, follow these two guys. And if they post something and you're interested in buying it from them, trust me, they're great sellers. And we're moving on to stuff I just bought recently. We'll start off with the 85 Topps WWF set. Now, a lot of these cards, I'm really not a fan of this set. There's some cool guys in there, Iron Sheik, Paul Orndorff, cool stuff in here, but I'm just not a fan of these cards, and I know that's kind of a shared sentiment around this set with a lot of other wrestling card collectors. So don't feel so bad about that take. However, Roddy Piper rookie, Hogan sticker rookie, and the iconic Hogan 1 and, is it 15? 16. I was close. The 1 and the 16 Hogans. Really picking up in value recently. Started picking up a lot more of those. I bought this whole set for right around $100, but I mainly bought it because it had all those Hogans in it, which is the priced piece of that set. Moving on, speaking of priced pieces, oh yes, I've got another complete Chromie WCW card set. Got the Diamond Stud rookie, Steve Austin first card. Well, I should say first cards of those guys, not rookies. Rookie cards in wrestling are a confusing thing. I did a video, which you can go check out there, about wrestling rookie cards, how to navigate the market, so go check that out if you're interested. Moving on, and since we're going to talk about some more complicated rookie cards, I got this complete set of WWF playing cards. This is the second set I own. This box is demolished, so I'm probably going to have some fun doing some card art with that, but we've got the Undertaker rookies, or what most consider. This is from 91, rookie year, so there you go. But you got all these other stars. I absolutely love these cards for some reason. I don't know. They just will look cool slabbed. I've seen them slabbed. Always love them. But I mainly bought it for those Undertaker cards. Speaking of Undertaker and Spooky, Monsters of the Gridiron. This is the 94 edition, sealed. I talked about this as one of my favorite football card sets. No, the favorite football card set of Wrestling with Cards. On my Halloween special, you can go check that out in the archives if you haven't seen it. But I was very happy to get this at an extremely affordable price. Shipped, I think this was like $6. So because this is sealed, there's a small chance that I may actually crack this open and send these to get graded, keeping the whole set. I usually don't like to keep a ton of cards around. I don't like hoarding, but that's my favorite football card set, along with the 93 I'd like to get both of those and get them graded. Moving on to some other throwback stuff, some other alternative investments, if you will. Punisher PMGs. We all know how famous the PMG card series is. Started with 97-98 basketball. I talked about it recently on my Hogan 2013 Upper Deck PMG. You can go check that video there. But the history of PMGs has kind of grown and grown and grown, and I find these, which Punisher is my favorite Marvel character, looking into some of these Marvel PMGs as a decent investment opportunity. They're all serial numbered, 99, 100, 100. But I love the Punisher, and I think these PMGs are just great. So if you're looking for some PMGs a little bit more affordable than basketball and you like Marvel, there you go. So I told you I was done buying football, but I guess I kind of lied. Here's some. Well, there's a Steve Austin. That needs to go away for now. I bought this in a lot for mainly this card, and I could sell this card to pay for this whole lot once I get it listed. But I think Kyler Murray is one of the few guys that I'm still currently into. Basketball. Football season so far for me this year has been kind of a letdown. I don't know if it's the injuries. I don't know if it's the skill position players just not taking off like I thought. But I'm still looking at Kyler Murray cards, and I'm still looking at these parallels. This is the red parallel out of 99. So love these Titan Chronicles cards with the space. I've said that in the past. So any of the serial number stuff I can pick up from Kyler, I'm picking it up. Here's a fun one. Yeah, that's me, the all-star baseball player. I was practicing my autograph at an early age, and I just happened to come across this, going through some stuff, getting ready for the Christmas season, getting decorations out. Found this in the pictures that I have, and I was like, oh yeah, that's got to get put in the top loader for sure. Moving on, more wrestling. Kind of random shots here. More stuff from The Rock. Oh yes. And here's a new one. Been looking at these 98 Steve Austin cards. Now, a lot of people are not going to consider this his rookie card, and whatever, that's fine. But these are his first official cards, specifically this one. First official WWF trading card that you could pull in the pack. I know he's got the gaming cards, he had the magazine cards, but bought those on a lot for very cheap. I can't believe how cheap those Steve Austin cards are. Speaking of that, we've got even more Steve Austin and other wrestling cards. Again, this was just a lot that I bought. A lot of these don't have any personal value to me. There's, again, the first ever Triple H officially released WWF card, WWE, whatever. So, something to keep in mind on this 98 Comic Images set. A lot of people are just looking at the Rock card, but there's some kind of hidden value, I think, in there. 98, yes, the 98 Cardinal trivia game. 97 is going crazy right now. Picked up the 98 at an affordable price, and I looked at some of these recently, and they're already 10 times what I paid for that one. Unbelievable. I really wanted to get this card. So, as many of you know, rest in peace, Road Warrior Animal. We have neither member of the Road Warriors left with us. This is a card from the National in 2013, so that's cool right there. The National that year, Chicago, that was kind of the gimmick hometown of the Road Warriors. So to have this card autographed, not something you can just buy in the pack, just fantastic card to me. Love to have that in my collection. That will not be going anywhere. Picked up a couple more ECW cards, especially this New Jack one right here. Absolutely love that card. Didn't have that one yet, actually. We've got some more Rock cards. So we've got a Chrome Refractor and I forgot what the name of this, Cracked Ice. No, it's like the Cracked Ice on the Prism cards. Can't remember the name for this one, but this is the base Chrome Refractor in this one. Bought this in a 3-card lot, very affordable. Just looking at other aspects of The Rock as far as wrestling cards go. Kind of outside the norm of what everyone else is looking at, because I don't want to spend thousands of dollars. Well, I mean, I will if I have to make money or to invest. You got to spend money to make money. Totally understand that. But I'm looking for stuff I can buy for, $10 to $20. Maybe get it graded. Maybe 10x that. That's the plan. Who knows? Sealed wax. More WCW sealed wax. Now, there's an interesting aspect to this. I was under the impression this was a hobby box, a smaller one, because if you look at some of the smaller retail ones like this, they have different print. So I think this is actually a retail box, which I still was glad to buy it, because sealed wax of anything, specifically in wrestling, it's disappearing like crazy. People are opening it. I've talked in previous videos of ways you can invest in wrestling cards. I still stand behind sealed wax as being a great investment, whether it's wrestling cards, sports cards, whatever it is. I was going to say last card. Well, we've got cards, plural. And that is, if I can get it in here, the 99. Actually, it says 99, but I think the year on the cards is like 2000. But this is the last, here's 99. This is the white bordered card set. This thing has become nearly impossible to find, especially at a decent price. I don't know that I'm going to keep this. I will probably flip it. But I will definitely be doing videos on all of these cards because this is kind of the final of the big 3 WWF trivia cards sets. Since those are all going up in value, this one is too. This one's harder to find than the other two, believe it or not. And maybe not as many big name guys. I mean, there is. Okay, so you've got The Rock and Undertaker, Mankind, Kane, whatever. But, when you look at those other Cardinal sets, you're looking at the first WWF Steve Austin picture card, not an official card, whatever. You get the picture. In this one, I think maybe like the Hardy Boys, but then I can't remember. I think they had a 99 card in the Chrome set, maybe SmackDown. They're in here, so that's maybe a card to look at. But a lot of these guys have already been in card sets. It's just this one is really hard to find, so the value is picked up in it. But thanks for checking the video out. And if you like this video and you like wrestling cards, make sure to click the videos on the screen. This will lead you to more informative videos about wrestling cards. I will see you there.